All right, so I heard you guys and you wanted defense. So Monday I brought out some 146 defense, how to take it to the next level. And now I want to show you how to lock up QB sneak, fullback dive, any of these goal line runs, smack them in the backfield. So what you do out of 4-4 is I come out and cover 3. I play underneath coverage, pinch the linebackers, pinch the defensive line, run commit straight down. And then the most important part is you stand with your safety behind the far right outside linebacker and just hold the left trigger before the snap. What you see here, if they run QB sneak, your defensive tackle on the strong side busts straight through, hits him in the backfield, so that is completely locked up. I mean, this is a must add. If you have to stop QB sneak for the W, this is going to get it done and pull up clutch to win the game. Even if they want to go to fullback dive, let's run it here, show you what it looks against fullback dive. Again, you're going to have somebody, usually a middle linebacker, shoot straight down the middle and make the huge tackle. So, I mean, this is something you have to have the ability to use when needed. Now, I like to run baseline simply because I have my defense by default set on baseline, but I mean, you can leave the corners up close if you want to. It really doesn't matter. The most important parts are pinching the linebackers, the defensive line, and then run committing straight down. And then the final critical piece being moving your safety over that right outside linebacker. What you see with the strong toss is notice how the tight ends get sucked into the middle of the field because of the run commit. The corner takes away the fullback, so now all you got to do is go wrap up and grab the running back. In these situations, you want to have your best tackler, biggest hit power guy at your safety position. If you're not as comfortable making the user play, simply click off, let the computer do it. But that's why you want to have your best rated, tackling defensive back there. So if you click off, they're likely going to make the wrap-up tackle and stop the guy short. If they flip the formation, maybe come out and goal line flipped, it doesn't matter. That's the beautiful thing about 4-4. It's a balanced formation, so all you have to do is slide your safety over, and the setup's exactly the same. So it doesn't matter which way they come out in, pre-snap, post-snap, flipping around the play. Doesn't matter. You just slide your safety to the same side as the strong side of the formation with the extra tight end. So I showed you QB sneak, showed you fullback dive. Now we're going to halfback dive, and you see, again, somebody, because of the run commit, is blowing up the middle of the field. If they try to cut to one side or the other, that's when you use the safety and stop any cutbacks. But most of the time, I mean, especially in these short yardage situations, you're just going to hit the running back so quickly in the backfield, they don't have an option to try to bounce it outside. Even runs here, like we're going to power O, that's probably the best run, I think, to counter this out of goal line. But even still then, a lot of times your middle linebackers, especially if you have guys like Bobby Wagner, Luke Kuechly, high awareness, they're going to bounce outside immediately and usually make a good play to wrap it up. Another adjustment you can do is always blitz the corner on the outside right. That is something, if you know they're trying to run out there, you can switch it up and try to do. Here we're looking at a halfback sting, again, blowing this up in the backfield. So, occasionally your opponent will be able to bust through this and, they might get a touchdown. But I've had games where I've ran this, and 3 straight plays I've stopped Zeke from the 1-yard line. They either kick a field goal, they try it on 4th and get stopped again, or, they might get lucky and get in there. So this is a must-have. It's not something you might use every single game, but it's something you want to have in your back pocket so you can bust it out in critical goal line situations. Nothing can turn the game around quicker than a goal line stand, 4th and 1, holding your opponent at 3, something you want to be able to do. In this video, I'm only showing the goal line plays because it absolutely locks up goal line, but it works well against I-form, tight, and other big running formations. The reason I don't like to blitz the corners every time is because if they do run a play action, at least this version, they drop back and cover it up. So a must add for your goal line defense package.